Hello, Thrifties! Ooh, the sun. Hi, Thrifties, it's Agence Canada, and welcome back to my channel. I've been MIA a little bit. I've been enjoying my life, been enjoying the summer, and thrift stores have been closed. So, what I want to do today, though, is show you how to make garlic scape salt. So here is my garlic that I planted last fall in like October, I think, maybe September. And it's been growing on ever since. And it's at the point now where it's about to flower. And the flower that comes out of a garlic plant is called a scape. What you want to do is remove the scape as soon as it appears, because you don't want the garlic plant to put all of its energy into the flower. We want the bulb that's under the ground. So as soon as you remove that scape, then it removes, as soon as you remove that scape, the nutrients stop going into producing the flower, and the nutrients go back into the bulb where they belong to produce a big, beautiful head of garlic. So let's go ahead and harvest these, and we'll wash them up, and we'll make some garlic scape salt together. It's like a little piggy's tail. Okay, let's get these off. What you want to do is make sure that you cut the garlic scape as close to the base as possible. Like so. It's okay, I'm gonna rinse that. I'll go grab it. And then the top of your garlic ends up looking like this. So this is what we yielded, Thrifties. Here's some pretty darn good garlic scapes. We got probably 2 or 3 dozen. So let's go get these cleaned off inside and make some garlic salt. Welcome to my outdoor makeshift kitchen. The only things you're gonna need to make garlic scape salt are a food processor, our garlic scapes, a high quality salt. This is a French salt, a French gray salt from France, and a cookie sheet. All right, so in here I've got about 1.5 cups of fine gray sea salt, to which I'm gonna start adding my garlic scapes. I'm gonna start by putting quite a bit of garlic scapes into the blend, and then we'll see what we have for color. In this clip, I want to show you how that beautiful water in the scapes starts to turn the salt green. So here there's about 12 scapes to about 3 cups of fine gray sea salt. You want your salt to kind of resemble a little bit of a wet sand. You don't want there to be too much water in your salt, because that extra water will evaporate into the air. I'd rather add more salt to it so that that extra moisture is absorbed by the salt. So what I ended up doing was I put as many scapes into the salt as the salt would take. There was almost a point where the salt just didn't want to take no more scapes, so I actually removed some. That's why these are a little salty. And I'm just gonna make a little half cup batch with these afterwards. You want to make sure your salt is as smooth as possible. I still see little chunks of garlic SCAPE, but I think this is okay. Maybe I'll give it one more second. All right, this batch of salt is done. Careful with that blade, it's very sharp. Put that down. You're just gonna pour your garlic salt onto your cookie sheet. Oh, that doesn't look good. Darn it. So what ended up happening right there is my salt was too wet, and so I had white salt in the bottom. So what I did was I put a bit of fresh salt in there. So hopefully that will absorb some of the moisture. Let's see. So stop that. Let's see what we got now for texture. It's crumbly, but it's still wet. So do you know what? I think that might be good. Okay, you guys, now my green salt is in my pan. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay it as flat as possible into this cookie sheet, and I'm gonna let it dry naturally. What you can do though is you can put this in the oven in a dry atmosphere, a very, very low setting for about an hour or so, and it should help the drying process significantly. So yeah, this salt smells amazing, and I'm just going through and I'm picking up any little bits that might have been stuck. So there we have it, guys. Garlic SCAPE salt. So today's harvest of SCAPES, which was about 2.5 dozens, gave me all of this salt. So this is approximately 4, 5, 6, like maybe between 4 and 6 cups of salt. So whatever measurements I told you guys a while ago, I don't know. But now this, I want to show you that this is an example of the salt. I made a batch last week, and this is an example of what it starts to look like once it starts to dry. So once my food processor is clean, I'm going to pass this in the food processor one more time just to get rid of all the big clumps, and then this will be ready to put in little containers to gift to friends and family. So there you have it, garlic SCAPE salt. Before and after. The weather's been acting up all day, but before going in, because it's starting to get gray, I needed to show you guys my new acquisition. The pressure was on for me to get a new patio set, and I couldn't bring myself to buy some aluminum pressure coated. Like, no offense to that stuff, it's really good quality, but it's really light. I wanted the real deal super heavy cast iron. I wanted quality. I wanted to invest my money in a set that I would have for the rest of my days. So this shelving unit is 87 inches. It's over 7 feet tall. And the previous owner had these beautiful glass shelves made for it. The previous owner also just replaced the glass on this piece. This piece is attributed to the Salterini company in the US. John Salterini was an immigrant from Italy that landed in the US and brought with him his passion and his ability to make iron furniture. So his sets were all the rage during the 60s and the 70s. And that's when this set is dated to approximately. It's really cool because, you know, if in a couple of years I'm no longer happy with the condition of it, my sister-in-law actually works at a place that has a sandblaster, so we've already kind of discussed potentially having it redone at her work. But for now, it's perfect, and we're very happy with it. If you made it this far in the video, I know this one was a long one. I thank you so very, very much. I hope you guys are really enjoying your summer and that you have a great, great day. Love you all, my thrifties. Bye.